Good evening. Are we on? Who knows if we're on or not? Is it going? We have been trying to go live for about 20 minutes now. And so we're going to be making sure that nobody is going to a live stream that they shouldn't be. We do apologize. This is Tell Me What to Draw, the live stream where nothing ever works. Nothing ever works the way you want it to. I don't know why. I don't know why. Am I allowed to do such a thing? Okay. Sorry. I gotta do quality control. Hello, Christus. How are you? We are doing the usual cursing of the computer that we try to do because nothing ever seems to work. But how are you, sir? What is up? Let me see. Okay, sorry. We're trying to draw robots today. There's something weird. Should I draw? Well, we have been trying to go live for about 20 minutes and nothing was working, but we didn't start cursing up a storm. I remember one time there was a live stream that was just all swear words. Let me see. Okay, hello. What? Kind of wanted to draw a giant. I've been playing a bunch of Warhammer recently, and then now I want to draw monsters and shit. But trying to draw like a robotic pilot fish. I don't know if I should be explaining stuff. And sorry if the music is too loud. I think it is. I'm procrastinating. Oh, hi. I have a lot of hatching and crossing. This is nice. Hello, Daniel Garcia. How are you? If you have something for me to draw, please suggest it. We would love to get to it. But yeah, right now I'm trying to draw a robotic fish, a giant robotic fish, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like if somebody put together giant robot made out of scrap metal, if that makes sense. This is what we're trying to do. Oh, it's actually looking kind of good. Never mind. I always think I'm a horrible artist. Until you zoom out. What are you drawing though, Mr. Christus? What are you procrastinating? I'm trying to like just build one scene and try to get as I don't know how to put it. What's that thing called? Legible? I don't know. Like if I'm just trying to get readability across, if that makes sense. It's like if I'm drawing something, I just want it to look like the thing I'm trying to draw. That's all I've ever wanted in my life, to be honest with So I'm thinking these people didn't really care too much about what they were using when they built this robot fish. It's very cursed. What's very cursed? The music? I don't even know what's playing. I can't hear the music. It's very cursed. Are you drawing demonic figures? Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, but I wanted to draw this first. Like a robotic thing to get going. I want to draw friendly monsters. But I should draw something evil. Can you hear my breathing? Is it like very bad? Sorry. Pregnant aliens. Jesus Christ. But it's family friendly. I swear, Jesus Christ. Anyway, you should come to the open mic comedy. I think that would make. You'd probably love it there. We are. And I can only draw family friendly content. It's a curse. Every now and then I'll get some pervert. Not on. Well, before. Sometimes on here, but. Sometimes one of my comedian associates will suggest something really bad for me to draw. I'm like, I'm not going to draw that. I don't know what you're going to do with it. Sorry for ruining. I can't hear the oh, nice. Oh, thank God. Oh, no, that's good, sir. It's okay. You can't ruin it. It's an alien, of course. I mean, maybe it's a good thing in their culture. What are you doing? Trying to draw like a I swear to God, it doesn't matter what you're drawing as long as it's legible. That's what I was trying to say. As long as it's legible. Feel me? Like, dude, I swear to God. Does it actually look like the damn thing you're trying to draw? This is supposed to be like some kind of jagged ass fish hook. I don't know. Some type of scrap metal fish hook. It's kind of sharp along the edges. this all on one layer too. You're really not supposed to do that. Even if it's depends what species they are and what they're smoking. Okay. Just very good. I'm trying to build. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to. I'm like a thing on the side of the head, right? That can. And that's the trick to it. Actually, you have to like. Okay, what am I? What does it do? The thing I'm trying to draw, right? What does it do? It's a freaking like antenna thing. So what is it? Let me see. Okay, so then. Shoot. Hello, how are you? Joyce and Jocelyn, I don't know how to spell. I don't know how to read. I'm so sorry. How are you? We are trying to draw a giant robotic fish made out of scrap metal. We will be adding color to it. We don't know when. Tonight, tell me what to draw. This is a live stream where I draw what people tell me to do. But if I draw late at night enough, then when normal viewers aren't on, I get to draw whatever I want. That's not why I stream late. You talk low, bro. I know. Well, sometimes I mumble. Sometimes I mumble, and if I talk away from the mic, it's okay. If I pick up the gain on the mic, you're gonna hear the fan. It's gonna be infuriating. Should I start this color? Mumble rapper phase? I try to do mumble rap, but people get mad at me. And they've threatened to shut down my studio before. So I'm only into producing rap now. I'm no longer in the game. But I was one of the biggest rappers to have ever lived. And then they had to bring me down like they always do. You get me like these big time network corporation rap studios. They had to come in. They stole all my beats. Literally like 95% of my beats have been stolen. And like every now and then I'll hear them on the radio and I'll be like, those are my beats, man. And nobody cares. Nobody ever tries to like rectify it, like I've tried to go to the proper authorities and people just laugh at me. They're like, oh, what, Tupac stole your beats? And then they laugh at me. But I mean, that's the name of the game. Always been the same. Never about the tame. I think if maybe I had gotten proper representation before I started dropping all these beats, then maybe I would have some royalties coming in. But I was trying to do pro bono beats. This whole time, like just beats for the people, pretty much. You get me? Like making beats to give back to the community. But that just people. It's like penicillin. I don't know but I discovered penicillin, and it was my intern who figured out that I was going to patent it and sell it for $300 a vaccination or vaccine. And he went out and he gave it away for free, and I've never gotten a dime for my research in penicillin. People don't care. I've been wanting royalties for my penicillin or what I've. What is that? I just heard a yell. I don't know. Do you have a scary story? I feel like talking about scary stories now. We have been. I don't like this. Oh yeah, but I've been playing a lot of Warhammer. I'm like, if demons were real, it would be like that. Like these interdimensional beings that can literally show up because you keep thinking about them. Like, yeah, but they tear apart the planet. It's not a spooky makes the cup move or you lose your car keys for half an hour. No, this is like some fucked kind of stuff, But that's the world of Warhammer. So I'm currently using Gemini to, just kind of render very roughly. I type in, put in line, line under the. I don't know what is this. Is more like a window, but it's like an eye, I guess, right? Like the idea is what is it? A pilot fish? What the hell is that fish called? What is this called? Is that fish that has a thing in the front? What is it called? I need to like the background. Imagine like the people that use AI to draw. Like you just sit there and be like, cross hatching. No, this isn't quite right. Can you make it look like Gravity Falls? Make it look like mid 2000s Disney cartoon. Oh, that's still not right. Oh my god, it is so hard to be a digital artist nowadays. You gotta know what to write. You're pretty much an author. Oh, can I just do that? Wait. Not use AI. I'm talking about stuff. I need to like twist this. Wait, how do I twist? I forgot how to twist. Oh, I know. You zoom out. Okay. You know who's talking? I don't know who's talking. Leave me alone. Hold space. Warhammer, like tabletop? I was playing. I wanted to do a whole video on it, but I'm not that type of YouTuber just yet. So it's the. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Okay, we're back. Sorry. I don't know what's going on. Going on. If we're live or if we're not. If we're live or if we're not. I just wanted to twist the fucking thing. Okay, you know what? There wouldn't be a shadow over there anyways. Okay. swear. That's the theme of tonight is I swear to God. To God. I will give back the Legos. I swear to God. I was watching this thing on the Mormons reacting to the Lego guy. And apparently they took issue with the whole swearing to God part of it. And I remember back in the day, yeah, that's something you don't say as a Jehovah's Witness. You never ever say, I swear to God. You never say that because it's like you can lie in general. I'm not saying it's okay to lie to them or whatever. But the moment you say, I swear to God, even if you're right, you're not supposed to say that. Like, even if you're not lying and stealing people's Legos, you shouldn't say that. Now, obviously, I don't give a flying, but, I remember as kids, when my sister and I would lie to each other, that was always like a way to call the other one out. Like, hey, do you swear to God, though? You can't double down on the lie then. I swear to God. I will always swear to my God. How do you do that? Okay, I don't know. Maybe I should just do that. Love me, love me, love me. Trying to add texture without adding too much texture? Does that make any sense? You know what I mean? Like, the beautiful thing about drawing something like this is it doesn't have to be perfect, because like the whole point is that it's not perfect, but it still has to read. I swear to God, it still has to read. Okay. I swear this has been an hour. Hello, Google Bun. How are you? If you would like for us to add something to our robotic fish, please, by all means. This has been 3 hours? No, it's 4 minutes. What the fuck? I don't know what the hell this is. Who knows how long we've been live. It took me like 30 minutes just to try to go live. Because I swear to God, I swear to God, I'm gonna give back the Legos. I swear to God. If anybody wants to loan me their Legos, I will sell your Legos. I swear to God, I'll do it. Did I mention I'm thinking about becoming a Mormon? I really, really want to be Mormon so bad. So bad. Every day I wake up and I look out the window and I go, Mormon! Nobody comes. Nobody comes. There I am, calling out my window. Where are you, Legos? Come here. Come here more. This is the late show, obviously. You get me? Like this. This is the one we hope the other subscribers don't see. Why we do it late? Hey, but you know what? At least I don't have a Twitter account where I'm being a racist. Not like a certain, like he used to be my favorite, one of my favorite YouTubers. Boy, that I get my heart shattered. I'm like, you know, the reason why I study horrible YouTubers is because I'm like, okay, how do I avoid like accidentally pissing off everyone that likes me? And you know what? The trick is if you're kind of a dick in general, it's gonna come out eventually. And that's what kind of happened to one of my favorites. I was like, dang. When you have former subscribers making entire videos about you, I was like, that's you. You messed up somewhere along the way, man. It went from car camping to something else. That's how I'm not. I ain't talking about me or anyone I know. But I swear to God, if the cat was in here. You want to join a gang? Fish? Yes, this is a giant robot fish. Do I want to join a gang? Wait, what was it? I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, the Mormon. I was like, what was I talking about that could be considered a gang? Oh, and that brings us to tonight's investigation, which is Christianity. This is why we've had an active investigation into Christianity for hostile work environment. You know, when you treat people like that, you know, that constitutes a hostile work environment. And we're talking about the Lego thing. I'm like, what? You're blaming God for the... Yes! I blame God and all who follow him. Sorry, that's my friend. He's been with me since I've been playing with Ouija boards. He always kind of chimes in. I seek recompense for the fall of heaven. So yeah, he'll probably be chiming in. If you want any life advice, he always gives great life advice. Like, just take the purse, it's yours. But you know, I used to be a mugger. You kind of see what's going on here. It's like a giant robotic arm. I'm gonna like try to make this background a little bit more contrasty to it. Let's see here. You said YouTuber? Who was YouTuber? Oh, okay, sorry. Alright, so I had so about 2 years ago, right? I saw like this guy, he posted this video about getting fired from 7-Eleven. And I thought it was during the time I was like, dang man, like that sucks, right? Like getting pushed around like in 7-Eleven. But he was very sincere and he had a bunch of videos about him working at 7-Eleven. And apparently like 7-Eleven found out, and there were some videos that I guess they didn't like, and so they fired him. And him getting fired was the video that made him go viral. And when I subscribed to him originally, he had like 10,000 subs. And then he posted like this random one about getting fired, and then he goes viral. Anyways, he hits like 100K subs, and I'm like rooting for the guy because I'm like, yeah, man, F yeah, like you go, man. And then I remember like just one random video that I think he like privated or took down. But it was this random video where he had like this Make America Great Again hat on. And I was like, okay, whatever. But he said that he was just wearing it to trigger people and like just get attention pretty much. So I didn't think too much of it, even though I'm like, yeah, the president definitely under investigation for hostile work environment. So, that's been ongoing. Anyway, so then like the more I saw like some of his older videos, I saw like there was this kind of I want to call it like Call of Duty style humor, where I don't want to say he's a racist, but he does find racial humor to be up there, among the greatest types of humors, if that makes sense. But I didn't. It wasn't until like I would see some comments, but I remember I ended up unsubscribing because it just got a little bit too. How do I put it? It was frustrating to see somebody make a lot of like little life mistakes, and all of it kind of comes back to just your model of the world, like how does the world actually work, right? So it was just frustrating to see somebody who like you think is a good person, you think is a great guy, but you just make these like dumb, and he even calls out himself, just like these dumb little mistakes in his videos. It wasn't originally frustrating until you start hearing more of his like politics and like kind of his outlook on certain things, and it's so I didn't think too much of it, right? Up until recently, that somebody actually went onto his Twitter account and they brought up his Twitter account, and that's why I'm now talking shit. Now I'm not saying his name because I'm not trying to start shit. I ain't using B-roll of his videos to explain my points either. Like, this is just a rant between me and you guys. So, but they got into his Twitter, or not got into it, but they just kind of saw it or found it, and he's a bit of a jerk. He's just kind of a jerk. He's a racist jerk, and it's the type of like how do I put it? Wait until certain communities are down and make fun of them kind of humor. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that. Like, I've been doing stand-up comedy for about 15 or so years now. You get an idea of where people get their humor from, or what inspires it, or kind of where it comes from. And yeah, some people are just trying to be funny and they're bad at it, but other people have a point to prove. And when you're trying to use comedy, or you're trying to say like, oh, I'm just trying to be funny here on Twitter, right? But in reality, you actually believe the racist bullshit you're writing, that's a different thing. So with him, and then this is something I realized a long time ago. So just viewer discretion advised. But he used to be a no FAP content creator, a non. I'm not gonna explain what that is, but he used to be one of those people. He would like kind of celibate. Let's just call it that way, right? And he's changed his niche multiple times, but that was like his first one, was like no FAP content, and it was like, what the it was weird. It was just weird because those people are always the weirdest ones in the world. Like, I don't know why you have to announce to the world what you are or aren't doing. So like originally he was like a Minecraft content creator, then he got really into what I was just talking about right now, or I guess not getting into it, but he's lost a bunch, according to him too, right? Let me see, that's movement. I'm not they're creepy. Those guys are creepy. They're just so creepy because it's like, why do you have to keep talking about it, right? To the point, like clearly, it's an issue for them more than other, people. But the he has like, I remember like originally he had like some videos where he was talking about how like he's lost subscribers once he like ended the no FAP content, which now is like, okay, well now it's even more gross because now you're announcing that you're doing the other you're on the other side now, you sick. Anyway, so the let me see here. Can I get this in? We're trying cheap perspective right now. So he's like mentioned how he's lost subscribers before, and I've always been a massive curiosity of that, of like, okay, well, what really causes a mass unfollowing, right? And I know for me, like one time, it was when I had that one video of the Ooga Blogga guy. It like went low key viral. It got more than, I got like 20K views or some bullshit. And I got a bunch of subscribers from it, and then people were unsubscribing. And it makes sense because it's like, okay, well, it's not, my channel isn't about the Ooga Blogga guy. So when you go, you got to be careful what you go viral for at the end of the day. It's like if you go viral for something random, then either you keep doing that random thing, or now you just risk losing everybody that followed you. So my mom, for instance, my mom hit 1,000 subscribers in 1 month. I've been wanting to make a video on that, like, but I don't want to give somebody bad advice because she technically hit 1K, doing like kind of I don't want to say she got lucky, but she posted a video of a concert, and oh shit, where does the shadow lie? Sorry, so she went to a concert, she took a video, she posted it, and it just went viral. People just started liking it and subscribing to her, and she got 1,000 subscribers well way before me. But she she doesn't want to post any videos or anything to follow up with that, and she doesn't necessarily want to become somebody that's posting people's how do I put it, their what's the thing called, their freaking concerts, and I'm pretty sure you're not even allowed to do that, but anyways, with this one guy, now he has people making videos. I mean, technically I'm doing that right now, but I'm not saying his name or saying his channel's name. I'm trying to have some type of respect for the poor guy. But there's this one person, and they're making entire channels archiving his greatest moments. And that's what I was saying, is like he has like these, he just makes these mistakes that are like, they're very easily trollable. And the reason why I think originally people put up with it is because they liked him and they think, he's like a genuinely nice guy. But the moment that image shatters and people go, wait a second, you're actually a punk, and you treat, and you tend to say a lot of racist shit, and you mean it. All of a sudden, that will fall apart. And I was surprised. I was like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I thought he was an actual nice person, but when I saw some of the tweets, and I don't really remember them, but I just remember it was enough for me to be like, oh, I cannot. Like, one, I had already unsubscribed because I didn't want to. I felt like by being subscribed, I was contributing to more of his bad decisions. And so, like, I didn't want to enable that. And I'm not going to get into it in the comment section or send some, all of that bullshit. Like, nah, it's somebody's life. Let them live their life, But it was just painful to see, like, somebody like, you're dumb. Like, it's heartbreaking. It's not that like I want to make fun of you or anything. It's like, dang, dude, like it's not an act. You're actually that fucking dumb. And and I'm just like, honestly, I actually went to interview at a 7-Eleven because of him, because we wanted to see if 7-Eleven is actually the type of job you would want to spend 10 years of your life at. And by his words, is he loved it. I mean, that's his whole thing now. Where he's another thing where he's pissing off his current subscribers is he was supposed to start a gas station. He was supposed to make a, buy a gas station, and then he was going to make content off of the gas station. And I think that was the nail on the head for me, where I unsubscribed. Because I straight up, I subscribed to him because he had some of the most relaxing car camping videos. And they weren't like, he had again, bonehead mistakes in them. Like, it wasn't a tutorial, but it was fun to watch. I'm like, you're a nice guy. It's like, you're not complete jerk. At least it didn't seem that way. And all of a sudden, his content was just going to become about him trying to get a gas station to then make content on it. And it's like, dude, what? And so he had this one friend, co-worker, that this YouTuber convinced his coworker to, hey, we're gonna, open a gas station together. So the YouTuber moves all the way to Arkansas. The other guy, he decides to stay where he's at with his family. And so now the YouTuber soured on that guy, and that was a heartbreaking thing too, because it's almost like Batman talking shit about Robin kind of thing. It's like, whoa, wait, what? You guys are cool, kind of thing. So, or Batman talking shit about Gordon. I don't know, vice versa. So it was just like it was one of those things where you kind of recognize, okay, this is why people unfollow. Like, this is why people don't mess with him after a while. But that's one thing I've been noticing is it's kind of so like I've recently found out. I mean, we have kind of confirmed now. So there's a comedian that I've met, or I know. I guess I kind of know. I don't want to say I know, but unfortunately, no. And technically, he's a failed podcaster, multiple times. Failed podcaster multiple times in multiple ways. And then they come around trying to be a comedian. Add a Temmie to the fish. Yes, we would love to. Batman. Okay. Batman talking shit about Gordon would be heartbreaking. Yeah, exactly. So it was like, I wasn't even subscribed to him, and this was recent too. Like, I'm not even subscribed to him, but I was like, you still root, like, you don't want something bad to happen to them at the end of the day. Like, you hope that they're good people. But then when you see, like, he was just mad talking shit, saying that, his friend had lied to him about starting or opening a gas station or whatever. And when it's like, dude, you lied to yourself. Like, I don't know what. You're the one that went around telling people that, oh yeah, we're gonna, start this gas station and shit, and we're gonna make videos about working at a fucking gas station. And it's like, okay, dude, people like that because it's a 7-Eleven. It's like, yeah, that's a day job most people have, and they like it. But he was trying to do, like, those that one YouTube channel that posts videos of people stealing and shit. Like, that's pretty much what he was trying to do, is open up a gas station so that he can have, like, cameras around and record people as they come in and buy stuff and steal stuff. Like, that was his $1 million idea. And then his friend didn't want to do any of that. I'm like, oh, I wonder why. And a few months ago, he was like, yeah, so the gas station's on hold right now, but I got an idea. Okay, this is a great idea. This is best. And then he does like a cheap Trump impression. Like, this is a great idea. Boiled peanuts. Okay, I'm gonna open up a cart and we're gonna sell boiled peanuts. Okay, it's gonna be great. And I'm listening. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? And he's like, he's being sincere. He's like, he is going to. He wants $2,500, and he was asking people for donations. Well, actually, maybe that's not entirely true. Maybe he wasn't asking for people for. But he has a live stream, and people will donate for his crackpot ideas. Anyway, so he wants to sell boiled peanuts from a cart outside of a gas station. So it's almost getting there, right? Like and like not to and again, the only reason I'm shitting on his dreams is because he has a bunch of racist ass tweets. And then apparently, like, I forgot where he said. I think he says it in one of his tweets that he doesn't care if his subscribers find out he's not actually the nice guy he pretends to be. And it's like, what the fuck? You know, and that's why I live stream myself doing stand-up at an open mic without anyone there. And that's because, like, at least to some element, my subscribers know, like, okay, I do swear, I do curse, I'm a comedian, I say all the jokes, you get me? But where can I put the, oh, you know, I can put it over here. Where should I put it? I don't know where let's I'm gonna put it right here. As old commandant. So, anyway, that's like what I was talking about, about the failed podcaster that becomes a YouTuber. So, and that kind of keeps happening now with with comedians, where like once they fail comedy, they try to do the podcast. Isn't that what I'm doing now? But that's, but no, it's the, in reality, it's that they want to say certain things about certain topics, and they feel that they're being censored and shit. And so, what ends up happening is they'll get a microphone, they'll get a setup, and then they'll end up getting reported probably first episode in, because you can set a bunch of shit that not only did nobody want to hear, but it was racist. And so, and this has happened a few times, but I have a confirmed incident now recently. Again, I'm not going to be saying who it is, but this guy's like, oh yeah, I've had multiple podcasts taken down because people can't handle what I'm saying. And I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, fuck you, man. You know what you have to say to piss off people enough to get your whole thing shut down? Like, you have to really be crossing the fucking lines and looking for the things to trigger people. And that's something I'm trying to draw the Temmie right now, but I'm trying to do it like almost like if they're looking out the eye. Let me see, where is this? We're doing a pixel Temmie because it's kind of. Isn't this fool actually pixel? Demonic. This is all demon chaos. I don't like the demonic. I'm gonna add a commandant hot. Did they have ears? Oh, you're almost done with your alien? Nice. I think you can send it to me on Instagram. And then, but please no links. I will not click on the link. I can't see the Temmie. God damn it. Oh, hold up. What doesn't it? Sorry. Okay. I'm trying to look at your profile picture. Google bun. Well, it's all good. I don't even know what the hell. Doesn't it have like these weird ass? Okay, it does. It has like these weird ass cat ears. But this is gonna be a Commandant hat instead. I'll see. Pick when I'm done. You. I actually have two pairs of ears, pair of pointy cat ears on top of it. That's disturbing as hell. I ain't gonna try any of that. That's demonic. That really is demonic. It's an abomination towards the creation. I think we're gonna. I want to do a video where I find like the demonic in media. You know, like those those Christian. I've always thought those were the funniest ever. All right, so sorry, real quick. The Temmie is a commandant of this giant robotic fish thing, and I'm not gonna draw it. I'll draw some stupid ass cat ear on the side, but having two sets of ears is absolutely demonic. Let me see. Is this? I can't. Ooh, it's too tiny. It's too tiny. That's mainly the reason why I don't want to add cat ears, to be honest with you, is because it's too tiny. Most of the time I talk shit because I feel I don't have the skills, or I've gone too tiny. Let's see from far away. This is kind of but yes, anything that has two sets of ears is clearly been forged by chaos. I'm gonna add some like. I've always felt Undertales would have been better of a game if it was about like a special ops team landing in like Bolivia and dealing with the cartel. Like in like if that was the whole plot of Undertale, that would have been a way better game. So it's like instead you're like a strike team and it's like third person and then it can switch to first person. That would have just been I think it would, you got in a bigger audience. That's why I didn't really like. I can't play Undertale. I looked into it. I cannot play it. It would be a crime against humanity for me to play it. I can't do it. I just. You mean like Ghost Recon? Oh yes, you just like. Oh, funny you mentioned that game. Have I ever told you that every game should just be? Dude, that game did such a comeback with that. I like Breakpoint, but I like Wildlands better. I feel like you get to do more, a lot easier. But yeah, I essentially, if Undertales was more like Ghost Recon, I think it would have been a lot better. It's like The Godfather is a horrible movie. What would have made The Godfather a lot better is, get rid of all the mafia stuff, get rid of like the family drama, all of that, and you just have Ryan Reynolds and Margaret Robbie, and it's kind of like a will they won't they kind of thing, like a romantic comedy. Like he works at a coffee shop and she works at a dermatologist office, and they meet, and then there's like drama and shenanigans and stuff. But that would have been a way better movie than whatever The Godfather is about. I just can't follow it. Like the fact that there's no romantic interest, and Diane Keaton doesn't count. But yeah, there's no romantic interest, there's no like quirky best friend, there's no fat best friend, and that's where The Godfather loses me. You get me? I don't think they knew what they were doing when they made The Godfather. Really one of the worst movies ever made. It's make it just one movie, yes. Yes, exactly. Just 1, 3 isn't. Oh, I just realized that Godfather 3. Try to follow all of my advice right now. I've just been explaining the plot to Godfather 3 this whole time. Dude, that guy's a perv. I don't like that guy. What's his name? The director? I was like, nah, I know what you were doing, dude. Screw you. You're a pervert. Like, the other, another director that's, I'm telling you, like, he's gonna get caught. But it's not, it's one of those, like, it ain't obvious until it's too late. It's Wes Anderson. He's on my creep list for sure. And you wanna know why? Because he likes to kill small animals in his movies. He always does like a little joke about it. Like every movie will have, or virtually every movie, will have kind of like a very twisted, dark humor death of a small animal. I'm like, only psychopaths like to kill small animals. A director being bad. De Palma? Is that his niece's name? Oh no, Zoe. I don't know. Let me see. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're adding like an accordion like apparatus here, and then this here needs to be. Oh yeah, we can. Or like. You know, I tried to play Donkey Kong 64 today. I haven't played that game in probably 20 years. It's horrible. It's a freaking nightmare. I remember like when I played it, my mom had taken me to work or to her job, and she worked at the Children's Hospital. And I guess the sick children get to have the newest video games, which I think is unfair. Wasted. Sorry. Anyways, what a nightmare. I don't. It's like back in the day they used to just torture people with video games. I mean, now it's just so expensive you can at least avoid a bad video game, but Donkey Kong 64 looks like it might be fun. And oh god, I couldn't get past the tutorial. I was like, I'm definitely not gonna journey on into this one. Trying to draw a cannon. I don't know if I should draw. How do you make it more cannon-like? I have no idea. thank you so much. I have been kind of low. Okay, maybe now I won't be so low. But yes, thank you so much. And we were just trying to get like the general shape at first. Slowly try to add more detail and depth. Right now I just want the teeth to be legible. Let me see here. I have no idea what. And this is me making this up as like I have no reference. Me just trying to be heavily inspired by random steampunk shit. No, sorry. What happens here? Okay. Did you? Oh, I'm gonna check out my Instagram. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh shit, that's actually really good. Disturbing as hell, but it's actually pretty good. I didn't know it was Alien. This is really good. That's very good cross hatching. Maybe you should dedicate your skills to drawing Jesus. You know, I think that would be a lot. I think that would benefit you a lot more if you just draw Jesus over, over, over. But that is very, very good. I wanted to draw a Space Marine today, but then we started. I feel I'm better when I'm just working from imagination. My back is done. Oh, I feel you. You think Jesus will protect my back? You're probably. Oh, I totally get what you're talking about. Your back. I know there's been like the 6-hour streams. Dude, my back will be destroyed. But usually I just keep going because it is fun. But it'll be like I don't want to end the stream on somebody that just got in. Sorry, that's gonna make me cool. I'd much rather have one big tooth than tooth in front of other teeth. I know I should be following some type of rules when it comes to cross hatching, but I also believe in one giant free for all. Emperor protects. Maybe I should have used AI. Probably would have been done a lot quicker. Am I not on like any of this? Okay. I don't know what. What did, oh, there you go. Oh my god. You've gotta be shitting me. Are you serious? Shut up. Oh, maybe that's what I should do. Okay. I'm gonna do this like reverse Andy Warhol. Should I? Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now this might look like wood. What's happening? Oh, I'm turning it into a work of art. It's still live streaming, right? Now we're gonna bring it to life, I guess. Just finish one side. Ah, shit. Hold on. Yeah, we won't get to it. I'm coloring in the teeth right now. I'm gonna start. I'm doing like a reverse Andy Warhol, where Andy Warhol used to paint and then he would oh no, he would take a picture and then paint over it. Oh no, never mind. This is the way Andy Warhol used to paint. When he wouldn't draw it, he would like take a picture of somebody, then he would do like an imprint or some stupid like printing of it, and then he would paint over it. Stupid Andy Warhol. Well, that's scary. Freak myself. No. Okay. Kind of wanted. I think I need to finish this. Okay, now that I know where I'm going with it, I think you need. We should build this IRL. No, I don't think we should make this at all. This has unintended implications right all over it. I'm scared of this. If I were to see like this in the water, I don't like this type of stuff in the water. I just like that it's all cartoony. I have what is that, submechanophobia? Submechanophobia. this is metal. Do they have colors? Okay, trying to like make sense of what I'm drawing here. Okay. When in doubt, just start like connecting things and see if like that changes something. Ouch. Okay, now that I finished that part, maybe it's already out there. No, yes, probably is. I want to make this so then I know what I'm doing for the rest of it. Okay, whatever. Start with the shadow. Probably shouldn't, but whatever. Yeah, okay. You know, I might be good at this. I might be good. Surprisingly better than funny. I just need to add highlights on the teeth, right? What I should be doing? I have a thing about ocean monsters. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but like every dumb joke that I ever do always has to come back to some type of sea monster. Um, Sometimes it feels like I might know what I'm doing, but it's like what my band director once said. When you grab the trumpet, it looks like you know what you're doing, but then you start playing. Let me see. You believe in Cthulhu? Yes, I believe in Cthulhu. I know you're not supposed to think about it because then that just invites them. So I've heard. If you wanna believe in Cthulhu too, that's on you. You know, don't be bringing that shit in here. You know, I don't bring those vibes into my live stream right now. You know, I don't need that. Okay, I'm getting over a divorce right now. I don't need that right now. Okay, nobody needs that right now. Fucking divorce, man. Divorce. Love getting divorces. So much fun. I did want to make a video about like how I'm leaving my wife and kids. I don't know how that would play over. I don't have a wife. Maybe I do. Maybe I do have. Oh, I guess so. Alright, whatever. No. Sorry, I'm talking to myself now. I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay. Feminism ruined my marriage. I guess. Let's see, where are we? Da-da-da-da. Heaven. Heaven. Must be missing an angel. Yes, thank you, sir. I'm gonna head out, bro. Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, you have a good night, sir. Thank you for all the compliments. We will try to finish this today. I have nothing else to do. But we appreciate the support as always, sir. Please have a good night. I just want to finish this because I am angry. Okay, so what am I doing? What am I doing here? Okay, no, remember. I need to do this background gray. Not background. I don't know.